One day I witnessed something horrifying. As I was pumping gas at a local filling station, I noticed what was a pickup truck driving on the wrong side of the road into oncoming traffic. As I watched in terror, I noticed an elderly gentleman driving the truck whom seemed unaware of the danger that he was in. Many times we hear or read stories about accidents involving elderly drivers, but witnessing this for myself made me realize the dangers that elderly drivers do face. That's why I am of the belief that all licensed drivers over the age of 65 should be mandated to take a road test annually. The accidents involving licensed drivers over the age of 65 has become a serious problem. There are several factors that contribute to this problem. The solution to this problem is mandating an annual road test for all licensed drivers over the age of 65. The number of accidents involving licensed drivers over the age of 65 has become a serious problem. In 2006, there were 30 million drivers over the age of 65. This accounts for 15% of all the drivers in the United States. The National Highway Traffic Administration reported in 2006 there were over 6,000 deaths involving licensed drivers over the age of 65 while they were operating an automobile. George Weller, then 86 years old, killed 10 people and injured over 70 people when he drove his Buick LeSabre into a farmer's market in Santa Monica, California in 2003. Weller's attorney later explained that Weller had confused his car accelerator with his brake. This photo here shows an accident that involved an 89-year-old driver that resulted in death and serious injury. These staggering facts and statistics show the seriousness of the problem that's presented by elderly drivers. There are several factors that contribute to this problem. Older drivers experience a slower reaction time caused by aging and diminishing motor skills. Older drivers also suffer from vision problems that present problems with their depth perception. And older drivers, because of aging, also suffer from hearing problems. Older drivers are more likely to experience feelings of nervousness or drowsiness while driving due to medication. That's why it's imperative to ensure that elderly drivers still possess the skills and ability to operate a motor vehicle safely. The solution to the problem is mandating an annual road test for all licensed drivers over the age of 65. Currently, there are only 2 states that require this mandatory road test, and that is New Hampshire and Illinois. A quote from the National Highway Administration reads as follows. Safe elderly drivers require the complex coordination of many different skills. The physical and mental changes that accompany aging can diminish the abilities of elderly drivers. This includes a slowdown in response time, a loss of clarity in vision and hearing, a loss of muscle strength and flexibility, drowsiness due to medication, and a reduction in the ability to focus or concentrate. The physical and mental changes caused by aging can present problems for elderly drivers. This is why mandatory road tests annually can ensure that drivers still can possess the skill set and ability to operate their motor vehicles. In conclusion, some may say it is unfair to require licensed drivers over the age of 65 to take an annual road test. But too often we hear and read about stories of accidents involving elderly drivers. Mandatory road testing annually for licensed drivers over the age of 65 will not only protect pedestrians and other commuters, but it will also protect our elderly drivers. Thank you for your time.